Hey everyone, Soundwave884 here, Transformers Legacy Evolution Review. And this review, take a look at Toxitron, G2 Universe, Autobot, Jazz. Take a look at the packaging here. And again, it's got that toxic flavor going on with the greens and the orange, the very neon-esque colors. Got Jazz artwork here. Again, done in a more like cartoon style drawing artwork here on the side. Get the happy Jazz, he's just happy. Turn the back, 20 steps to get you all the way around. It comes with multiple weapons. And on this side you get the artwork here as well on the Autobot side of Legacy, done in the cartoon kind of styling. Of course, you get your handy dandy instructions done again in the purple and the greens to get that toxic flavor going on. And we get the G2 Jazz. Now, this isn't based on the original G2 Jazz. This is based on an unproduced concept art for a neon orange Jazz. Show that off real quick here. They redid the packaging art, the box art, to resemble what they wanted, and it's got even those little triangles that you will see on his doors back here as well. So for accessories for this Jazz, you get the gun that came with the Studio Series Jazz. This is redone and molded in the like reddish orange plastic here, painted silver, and it looks just like the other one. And you put that in either hand. And he also gets weapons that will be coming with Hound or the brown repaint. I can't remember his name. It starts with a D. And I'm going to think of D, I get distracted. Now, I don't remember his name at the moment. Some other kind of character. But there's no place to actually put this on his shoulders. So he's going to hold it in his hands. And you get what will be Hound's weapon here. It's molded in the orange plastic. Not the reddish orange, but the orange. Yes, orange. And he has no way to really hold all three weapons. This one is more of the G1-esque, and it was also pictured in the prototype in his hands. We got this one here, and this does come off like this. So I think in that other characters, he has him holding the gun like this, and you can put blast effects in the tip here. Or you can turn around if you want to hold it the other way. I don't think it's going to work on that. No, it won't. But you got this missile here. Put this missile tip on. Maybe you can wedge it on the tip of that. And you can tell because of this right here. There's just like Hound's weapons. Now you can kind of wedge it in between the windshield and his shoulder. It doesn't sit very well. Now you don't want to force it into that translucent plastic. You might crack it. It's there, especially if you're just going to leave them sitting on the shelf. But you got to be careful when you move them around. You can get it to where it just sits and looks fine. Once you want to touch the figured handle, it's like, yeah, it's not really going to work. Then you take this weapon here, which is going to be Hound's pistol. As you can see right there, pretty much like Hound. And of course, blast effect compatible. So a lot of orange going on here, a lot of orange. And then of course this one here also supports the blast effects. Get the little nipple nub right there. So it's got all these weapons. There's not really many places to hold it. Being Jazz, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with these other weapons because they don't really. Unless I know some third-party, add-on company will probably make either new add-ons or they'll make something where you can actually attach this actual piece to. I'm sure someone will make something as extra add-ons for this figure, as I've already reviewed add-ons for the regular Jazz. So we'll do a comparison here between the Studio Series 86 Jazz and the Toxitron G2 Universe Jazz. You can see exactly the same figure, just molded in a different color plastics. So whichever style fits your vibe. You like the G1, it's perfect. You like some off-the-wall versions of your favorite characters, this is a good pickup here as well, because it's just really off-the-wall. And if you like to make your own kind of like stories in your head, you can have it. Then he got radioactive or some shit like that. We're going to bring in Siege Hound, just to show how the weapons here will go. I know the Hound that we might get eventually is going to be retooled. So we're getting a new torso and new shin legs and a new head with that Hound, and probably a new backpack piece back here as well, but new tires. But he's got the same thighs, feet. Oh, he also get a new crotch. He's got the same arms. So he's getting partially retooled, but there's how the weapons will look on Hound. Too bad they're not green, huh? Thanks for my guns. Oh, you're welcome. And next, the only other Toxitron figure I have here is next to G2 Cloud Cover, a redo of Seekers, Ramjet, and Dirge. Articulation, same as your Studio Series Hound. You're going Hound. God, I got Hound in my mind now. Jazz, you get all this going on here. Get your waist swivels. You might, I think you gotta move that slightly. You might not have to. These joints are actually tighter on this copy than they are on my Studio Series 86 Jazz. I've made the feet here a little more easy to go down, but the ankle tilt here on this side is tight, and this side is not as tight. But everything tabs in so far in robot mode, and his joints are a lot better than they are on my Studio Series 86 version of Jazz. So we're not going to do the transformation. I'm going to transform him off in vehicle mode because I already reviewed Jazz. It transforms exactly the same way. So let's take a look at this G2 Jazz in his alt mode. Alright, here's G2 Jazz in his alt mode. And it's a lovely alt mode. I mean, it's the G1 alt mode going on here. Got the nice orange, go darker into the orange, reddish orange back here. We get a little triangle symbols on the side. A bit of the yellow here shines through from the plastic, so it gives a little color break back here. You got the spoiler with some more of that Doritos, nacho cheese Doritos design back there. The silver from the feet shines out here in the back. I still don't like where that comes through on the tires, on the wheels. I kind of want to get a silver paint marker and just fill that in so it blends in and matches the rear tires as well. Now you take the weapons. He only really has this one hole here that you can plug a weapon into, so you can take your choice. You can use this one, which is pretty cool looking, or you can take one of Hound's. There's my weapons, and take one of his weapons back. And these will, of course, match a little bit better because they've got that wild color going on. You can put one of those up there instead. Car rolls good. No problems here. The tire's spinning on me, so that is good. Sometimes you get some that stick and they don't want to roll. They all seem to touch the ground, make good contact, and move pretty well. Final thoughts on G2 Jazz. I don't think I actually showed off that his face is actually yellow. On the camera I noticed it actually sort of blends in with the eyes and looks like the orange, but it is not. He actually has a yellow face. So the yellow matches his G2 Autobot emblem right here, the yellow headlights as well. I think it's about all the yellow he's got on him, as you can say. But the face is more of a yellow, just to make it not blend in as much with the eye visor and everything. But I do like that we're getting some off-the-wall versions of characters and unreleased figures, prototypes of toys from the past. Now they can do them nowadays. Of course, you're not getting the die-cast, maybe stuff you might have got back then. But at least you're getting some cool-looking figures that are just, you know, different. I like different figures sometimes. It's good to have something different. It breaks the usual same G1 stuff over and over again. Get something a little bit different here. And like I say, it comes with Hound's weapons. So these are the pieces that are going to come with your the leaked G1 Studio Series type Hound, Buzzworthy Hound. We know we're getting the other character starts with Dietrich. I'm not sure his name, but he's getting these pieces as well. So you'll have this and the gun he's holding back there. So it's a nice figure. Anyway, thanks for watching this review. Until the next ones. Peace out.